Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today's build and play guide is on the Akatsuki. And let's go ahead and start with the Commander build. Now, this is just Tanaka with a skin on it, or a Geist. All right, so I've had a question about that. That's all it is. It's a skin or a Geist. And for our inspirations, we're going to take Eric Bay and Jersey Swirsky for detection. As always, for skills, contact is imminent. Look at me now. Never take fragile threat. Perception, because you always want to know where your nearest enemy is. And smoke on the water. And I would recommend Unstoppable here and not the Give Me Speed perk, but because that's what I had for this video, I will leave it there. Um, with that being said, let's take a look at the upgrades on the ship. You're going to want the main battery mod to help your turret traverse speed when you're getting into a gunfight. This thing has pretty underrated guns, by the way, so it is something you want to do. Propulsion mod to definitely get your butt out of gear, out of the way if you need to. Concealment mod, one, and for your upgrades, you're going to want to take the range upgrade first, and then the hull upgrade, and the torp uh, one for your third one. So for your loadouts, you have 2 smokes and 3 engine boosts. Now you should only have 2 if you set it up correctly. That's an old build. I would definitely take the other one now. And for your specs, 13,000 health. That is towards the low end, but most ships at this area have 13, 14,000 health. Other than, I believe, the French destroyer, which has like 18,000 health. The guns, you have 6 5-inch guns that reload every 7.5 seconds. Now, you could build into the guns on this one, and it would kind of pay off. This has solid guns on this ship. Torpedoes, you get 9. They hit like a truck. They're a little bit on the slower side, but they're Japanese torps. If you hit somebody, they're gonna feel it. They're really gonna feel it. AA defense, it's not much, but at least if you're getting hyper focused by a carrier, you can kind of do something. Maneuverability, 38 knots, 640 turning circle, and a 3.2 rudder shift. Pretty average for a destroyer. And 4.9 detectability. This thing is hard to spot, guys. For the armor, you have none. It's a destroyer. There's not much to say here. You don't want to get hit if you don't need to. As we go ahead and start this match and check who we're up against, I do want to say it is disclaimer time. This is a beginner's guide to help out people just learning this ship or learning the game in general. This is not for professional gamers that know everything there is to know about everything. There is also multiple ways to build and play ships, so opinions will vary. I am just a above average player. I don't claim to be the best player in the world. I just am a pretty darn good player. So I do make mistakes. You're going to see some in this match. And also, you didn't come to this video to see how to pronounce names, as I am very terrible at slaughtering other beautiful languages. It's almost an art form, so keep that in mind when you're watching this, guys. With that out of the way, we're on Crash Zone, and this ship plays very much like the Fubuki in a lot of ways. You have really good detection, good torps, try not to get spotted, but you have solid guns if you need to use them. This is going to be a shorter match, but you're going to see the importance of me playing the ship in this match. Like I said, very much like the Fubuki, this is just to give you guys something a little bit different. Um, we're going to head in to see. You'll notice that we had 2 German battleships. And when I see German battleships in a destroyer, I'm slightly careful. Also, as always, we're not located, so it means if there's a destroyer over here, it's not a very aggressive player or not a very good player in most scenarios. So we're going to go ahead and work our way over. I'm looking over to the left to see if there's anything coming from the middle spawn. And as always, trying to get into the cap or get in an effective position where I can help spot for my teammates. As you can see, there is a battleship, and just off of guessing, I would say that was a German battleship the way it's charging in. It actually is. It's a Scharnhorst. Now we're going to throw some torps, not right on the white line, but we're going to throw some in front and beyond and on it, just to go ahead and hit him. Because a lot of times, if you're seeing a German battleship, as you see, we're contested, so we know a destroyer is here. And of course, that's not a good idea, is to just come into a cap and smoke up. That is not what you want to do if you can help it. As you can see here, we're sending torps to the Scharnhorst, but had I had torps right now, they'd be all going into that smoke. As you can see, we get a depth strike on the Asashio. When you throw smoke as soon as you get into a cap like that, he wasn't even spotted. He just got into the cap and threw smoke. That just sets yourself up for failure. Now I'm going to use the guns to try to get Scharnhorst on fire here and use that smoke screen that the Asashio gave us and against them. And we are going to go ahead and just kind of pound on them. But like I said, if you can help it, don't use a smoke screen unless you need to. I use them as like a get out of jail free card. Obviously, Scharnhorst is charging up here. I don't want to be caught by him, but I don't want to give up the cap either. And now my torps are reloaded, so I'm going to try to get this way, get to the right side where I can throw the torps off. And again, we're going to not send him on the white line so much. We're going to send him assuming that he's going to slow down. So you can see my last set, I throw him back behind the white line. That white line is good to tell how fast ships are going, where they're moving, etc. As you can see, I'm trying to stay not detected, but still in the circle, so I don't give up all that progress I made. And he did actually turn in. That's what a lot of people do when they realize they've went too far. We're going to go ahead and smoke up. I was actually going to try to shoot the Badiana, but we don't have spotting. So I'm going to get out here and start spotting for our team because Badiana needs to be taken off. That has a radar on it, or can have a radar. And so I was really hoping, because the way he's sailing broadside right now to 4 of our battleships, I thought for sure he was going to get eliminated right away, but not quite. And I want to keep him spotted just in case, it's just to, keep our battleships having a target. And I'm looking over to the left because, again, there is another German battleship charging. I swear it's a disease. Once you get a German battleship, you have to charge into the caps. Or, you have to drive straight in here. And Gneisenau there. I kind of wish I had torps for him, but to have gone. But he's going to die probably pretty quick. So there's no point throwing torps over there. Also, you can see I'm looking at torps here. I'm not necessarily looking to drop torps. I'm trying to see where everybody is. As you can see me cycle between the different players and then check their movement here. And I'm trying to do it closer because I don't just randomly want to send torps out at the farthest distance. You're more effective if you can do it close. And sometimes you can give your position away. So as you see, I'm checking to see what they're doing here. And I don't want to just give it away. Obviously, they know there's a destroyer here. But sending torps at maximum distance is not always the answer. And to be fair, I'm really glad I didn't, because you can see here that located thing changes. You can see I 100% noticed that right away. We catch this Fubuki off guard. He did not know we were here. And I let my teammates know. Then I start shooting because now we can be undetected. Now here I know I'm in a bad spot, right? Like we're close to the enemy team, but we're going to use these guns, which are actually pretty good and underrated. And we're going to take out Fubuki here. And now his friend, his enemy team is, or the enemy team is definitely going to help him. And I completely understand the ability for me to get away from this is not going to be good. But we do kill that destroyer, and we're going to actually go ahead. We have torps. We know we're not going to. We're not going to make it. They were too close to a lot of stuff here. I'm hoping to try to go dark. We're not in range of anybody else, but clearly it don't work. We're going to throw torps out. And it doesn't seem like I did that much, guys. But I got rid of both the destroyers and took a cap on my side and pushed back these guys. That is a lot. And I spotted the whole time for our battleships over here. You know, that's actually quite a bit, you know, and making good decisions like that really helped put us in a good spot here. Getting rid of both the destroyers, as you see, the torps I laid out were good, solid ones. We're gonna get 2 more hits there. Help get rid of. I think that was Dunkirk, but anyway, the rest of this match is us going ahead and getting rid of the other team here. But like I said, love this ship. It actually might be one of my favorite destroyers to play. If I had more time, I would have gotten a really crazy game for you because I've had some pretty gnarly games in this cruiser. I mean this destroyer, and I like it quite a bit. But anyway, here you can see we have all the caps. The battle ends. We go ahead and help our team win. Obviously, that's the biggest thing. Not a crazy damage total, but top of the leaderboard, and definitely helped our team win. Anyway, hopefully this helps you guys out. We'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks.